In this video, we'll learn about conditional statements. What are the conditional statements available in Python and how to use those conditional statements in our program? What is the syntax for that conditional statements? And let me clarify why this statements named so. Okay, why these statements named like conditional statements? Okay, and before going into that, let me break these terms and let's clarify for each term. Okay, let me first clarify what is statement. Statement means a line in the program. Any line in the program we call it as a statement. Okay, like here you can see name is equal to Varun. This is a assignment statement. That means in this line you are assigning the value to one variable, and this line is the input statement. That means it is used to it is used to get the data from the data from the user. This statement is used to get the data from user, like that. Okay, any line in the program we call it as a, generally we call it as statement. Okay, and coming to the next one, conditional statements. Okay, why these statements? Okay, these are all the conditional statement, basically if else, if elif else. Okay, these three are the conditional statements. And why they named it so? Okay, why they named these statements as conditional statements is like the statements used to write the conditions. Whatever the statements in the programming language we are using to write the conditions, we call those statements as conditional statements. That's why they named these statements, or by using the statements we can write the conditions in program. Okay, that's why they named these statements as conditional statements. Okay, and after that we'll see what is the necessity of this conditional statements in our program. Okay, suppose I'm just considering one scenario, and here comes the scenario, and you are the programmer, and the school wants to develop school asks you to develop develop an app. Okay, which the requirements of the app are like, okay, they just want to display what are the necessary things a student needs to carry, or otherwise what are the necessary things they have to follow, students needs to follow in their school. Okay, they want to display it on their app. Then how to write the program for this? Okay, they just ask you to display the necessary things. You use the print function, and inside the print function, let me write the messages: necessary things to get ready for school. Okay, and after that, whenever you use one print statement, after this print statement is like, the duty of the print statement is like, it will print the message that you passed inside the braces, as well as after printing that statement, this print function will move the cursor to the next line automatically. You don't need to write a new line character inside the print function. Whenever you use a single print function, it ends with the new line character. That means it will print the message and it will go to the next line automatically in the user output console. Okay, and let me write the few more statements like this. They have to carry their own books. Okay, they have to carry their own books. And also, first let me copy this so that I don't need to write it again and again. Control C and Control V and again Control V. Okay, they have to come with their books, okay, according to the schedule. And also they should carry their own lunch bag, because the school is not providing any day boarding facility. And also they have to come in their uniform dress. Okay, uniform dress. As a developer, I developed a program so that by this program your school app will display all the necessary things for the student to carry for the school. Okay, now you can see the student can see only these details. They cannot see this program because student is a student, not the programmer, right? Okay, now you are able to display all the school requirements. Okay, all the school requirements. Now here comes then the school proposed another requirement, like they are telling you that every day it is not the same uniform dress. Okay, based on the day. Okay, according to the day our school uniform code gets changes. Then how can you display that? Okay, they are asking you to display on Wednesday and Friday. They are asking you to display only the sports uniform. In all the rest of the days they are asking you to display normal uniform dress. Okay, then how can you satisfy those requirements of the school in your program? Then how can you do that? Here they are proposing two ways of output. Okay, they are proposing two ways of result. They want two ways of result. That is like, if it is Wednesday or the Friday, they have to display sports uniform. Other than that, it is the normal uniform. Okay, if any scenario is having multiple or two ways of result, okay, to display, or two ways of any calculation needs to be happen, then obviously we have to go for the conditional statements, because based on the condition your output or your calculation gets changes. If you encounter this kind of scenarios, okay, based on the, if there is one rule, if you break that rule, you have to do this one. If you obey that rule, then you have to do this one. If any scenario is having multiple ways or two ways of solution, then there is a need of conditional statement. Okay, and what is the job of conditional statement? Okay, here we are having conditional statements like if, else. Okay, if the day is Wednesday or the Friday, you have to display sports uniform dress. Otherwise you have to display regular school uniform dress. Okay, then how can you write the program for this? By using the if and else statements. These are the conditional statements. Now let me change the program. Okay, here before that, first I need to get the day from the user, right? Day from the student. Then which function is used to get the day from the user, get any data from user? Input function. And inside the input function, just pass the prompt. Okay, enter the day. Okay, now this input function will return the day, right? Okay, which it got from the user. Then I am assigning that value to one variable, and I am taking the variable name as day. Now day is having user mentioned day, right? Then you have to check whether the day is Wednesday or the Friday. Then you have to use the if statement. If statement is used to write the condition. Then how can you write the if statement? What is the syntax of the if statement? Then if statement starts with if keyword. After that you have to give one space, then you have to write the condition. Okay, we generally use comparison operators to write the conditions. Okay, then what are the comparison operators? Comparison operators are like, let me write here, what are the comparison operators? Operators means the signs which are used to write the to do any calculation, we call it as operator. The comparison operators are like greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, and not equal to. These are all the comparison operators which are used to frame your condition. Okay, now let me frame the condition. Then what is the condition? If day equal to what? Wednesday. If the day equal to Wednesday, or another case is also there. Okay, or then we have to, this is one condition. Okay, this is one condition, and there is another condition too. That is, if the day equal to Friday, also we have to display sports uniform dress, right? Then if there is a scenario that you have to present multiple conditions for only one if statement, for only single if statement, if you want to write multiple conditions in single if, then how can you write that? You have to use Boolean operators. Operators means obviously the signs which are used to perform one calculation. The Boolean operators are like AND operator. Sorry, let me take them to the next page. Okay, AND operator, and OR operator, and NOT operator. These are all the operators which are used to join multiple conditions in one conditional statement. Okay, then what is the rule for the AND? Okay, if you are using the AND in your conditional statements, actually we have to go through the logical AND. Okay, logical AND gate. Okay, what is the condition for the AND? If both values are true, then only it will result as true. Okay, then what is the condition for the OR statement? If any of the inputs, any of the values is true, then it will return true as answer. Then what is the duty of NOT operator? NOT operator will inverse the value. That means if we give true for this operator, it will generate false as result. If you give false for this operator, it will generate true as a result. Here we are having the conditions like, if it is a Wednesday or the Friday, then you have to display sports uniform dress. Then we have to use here OR operators, because if any one of the conditions satisfies, then we have to display the sports uniform dress. Then we are going with the Boolean operator, that is OR. Day equal to Friday, day equal to Friday, then we have to display. After that, after writing all the conditions in if statements, you have to end that with colon. That is the rule, syntax rule. Then just give the enter. Okay, then when you give the enter, you can see one indent of space, that means one tab space here, automatic tab space. Then what is the importance of this tab space? Importance of the tab space is like, if you give one tab space after writing the if statement, then computer thinks these statements should execute under this if condition satisfaction. Okay, let me show you this. Yeah, here is the thing. Suppose I wrote statement 1 and statement 2 with one indent space after the if statement, then computer thinks these two statements should execute after the satisfaction of this if statement. Okay, otherwise, okay, here you can see only statement 1 and statement 2 are under if statement, and if you don't give the indent space, then computer thinks that this statement is not under that if condition. Okay, well, how this if statement works is like, if this condition gets satisfied, that means if you evaluate the condition and you get true as the answer, then computer enters into the if statement and execute what all the statements under this if statement. If the if condition doesn't satisfy, that means if you evaluate the condition and you get the false as answer, then the computer doesn't go inside the if statement and it doesn't execute statement 1 and statement 2, and it just execute what all the statements that are not under if statement, like statement 3 gets execute. Okay, now we'll see here, if day is equal to Wednesday and day is equal to Friday, then what we supposed to display? We have to display it is the sports. You have to follow the sports uniform dress. You have to come in sports uniform dress. Otherwise, then how can you write otherwise in the programming language? If there is any otherwise case, you have to use else statement. But now you can see you are still inside the if. Okay, if you want to write the otherwise statement, okay, otherwise scenario, then you have to first get out of this if statement. Then how can you do that? Just give the backspace, then computer consider the statement whatever you write now as out of the if statement. Then else is the statement used to write otherwise scenarios. Okay, otherwise, else, and else follows the colon obviously, and just give the enter. And here also you will get one indent space. Okay, that means whatever you write with the one indent space after else statement, computer consider all those statements under else statement. Okay, then you have to display normal school uniform dress. Normal school uniform dress. Okay, and rest of the things are necessary things, like books and lunch bag is necessary things. We don't need to these are all like regular things irrespective of the day. Is that correct or right? That's why I wrote these two statements out of if and out of else. Okay, whether the if condition satisfies or not, else condition satisfies or not. Okay, computer still print these two statements. Okay, because they are general for all the regular days. Now let's execute the program. At first it is asking me to enter the day. First I would like to enter Wednesday. Suppose student entered Wednesday. Then what is it displaying? Necessary things to get ready for school or like sports uniform dress and books and the lunch bag. Suppose the student entered Thursday. Now if student entered Thursday, here you can see that day is Thursday, right? Okay, Thursday equal to Wednesday? No, you will get false for this condition. Or day, Thursday equal to Friday? No, you will get false for this condition as well. False or false? What will be the answer? False or false? Then it is false. Okay, you can see what is the condition, what is the rule for the OR gate. If any one of the values is true, here any one of the values is true. No, both the values are false. Then obviously we will get false as answer for this if statement. If it is false, then obviously we will go for the otherwise scenario, that is else scenario. Okay, let me give you the Thursday and you can see normal uniform dress as the answer. Okay, this is how you can use if else in your program. Okay, and let's see what is if elif. Okay, when do we use this if elif? Now here again school proposed you to modify the program that on Saturday, okay, some days we conduct school on Saturdays as well. Okay, if it is a Saturday, they have to come in the civil dress. Okay, they have to come in the normal color dress, that is a civil dress. Okay, all the civilized people who okay, all the civilized, how all the civilized people dress, they have to come like so, like the civil dress. Okay, one more rule they proposed. Okay, here if you use if else, we can satisfy only two rules. That is, if it is a Wednesday or Friday, they have to come in this way, otherwise they have to come in the normal uniform dress. But here they proposed another condition also. If there are more than two conditions, more than two rules, then how to satisfy those scenarios in our program? In those scenarios, you have to go with the elif statements. Okay, if you want to write the elif statement, it should follow the if statement. Clear? If you don't write the if statement and you are trying to write the elif first, then obviously you will get the syntax error. Okay, that is the rule breakage, program rule break. Okay, your elif should follows if statement itself. Okay, and you can write any number of elifs you want. Okay, not only the, it is not the case that every business has only 3 rules or the 4 rules. There might be thousands of rules or hundreds of rules. According to that rules, the output changes. Then obviously you have to go for if elif. How many number of elifs you want to write, you can write. Okay, then it should end with else statement. If you are writing the elif in your program, it must ends with else statement. Okay, it must starts with if statement and it must ends with else statement, otherwise you will get syntax errors. Okay, now let me modify my program. Okay, if it is a Saturday, then after the if statement, let me get out of the if statement, right? Just give the backspace, then write the elif space, then write the condition. If day equal to Saturday, if day equal to Saturday, then after that you have to give colon, after that give the enter, then you have to print you are under elif. You can see that indent space, you are under elif. Then you have to display, it is the normal civilized dress, civil dress. Okay, you have to display civil dress, you have to display civil dress. Now let's run the program and execute this. Okay, enter the day. Suppose now I am entering Saturday, then what it will display? Necessary things to get ready for the school, or like civil dress, you have to come in civil dress and you have to carry your own books and you have to carry your own lunch bag. Okay, now execute for the Wednesday or Friday as well. Friday, if it is a Friday, then you have to come in your sports uniform dress and you have to carry your own books, you have to carry your own lunch bag. Okay, suppose if it is Monday, then obviously regular uniform dress. If it is Monday, then you have to come in normal school uniform dress and you have to carry your own books and you have to carry your own lunch bag. Okay, this is how, if multiple rules are there for your program, then you have to use the elif statement. Okay, then if your program is having only two rules to follow, then obviously you can go with if else. Okay, this is how you can make use of this conditional statements and create your own program.